to Kitchen Conversations. I'm Kathi-Ann Sutherland, and today I'll be preparing for you pumpkin talkari, a dish from the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. I learned from my mother's sister, who was very good at anything in the kitchen, and she did it regularly when we stayed there as children during our summer holidays. It can be had at breakfast with sada roti. It can be had at lunch with paratha roti with rice. And since I've been here in Jamaica, I've had it with roast breadfruit. The main ingredients: pumpkin, of course. So I'm going to peel the pumpkin. This one's not so hard to peel. Put the seeds, and then we can chop that. It doesn't have to be too small. These are all of my ingredients for pumpkin talkari, which is very Trini. We in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago eat a lot of things that have Asian spices, which there are a couple here. We call them meaty or fenugreek seeds. And then there's onion. This is scotch bonnet without the seeds. Garlic, scallion, and a little brown sugar, which is optional. Sometimes the pumpkin is very sweet, so you don't need it. And of course the cumin powder, we call it geera powder. I normally buy it ground. I mean, if somebody wanted to grind it for themselves, you just take the seeds and you put it in a frying pan. No oil or anything, and you just keep moving it to toast it, so it gets from this color here to that dark color. And then I just put on a little parchment paper or foil. I just use my little rolling pin and roll it, and that was that. When you roast the seeds yourself and you grind them, that smell that you have here, when you smell it, I think, yes, whatever it is coming is going to taste good. Yeah. We just warm up my Dutch pot, about 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil. As it gets a bit warmer, then I will put in the fenugreek seeds to get this nice and toasted. And once that is toasted, then we will put in our other ingredients. It's changing color now. Yes. So I add my onion. For a couple of minutes. I add my scallion. And I add my peppers, which scotch bonnet without the seeds. Normally at home in Trinidad and Tobago we'd use pimento peppers, which are basically scotch bonnet without the heat. And then to that, we add the garlic. Toast a little and let the aroma of the garlic for a little minute more, and then I will add pumpkin. For this I use scallion, but we would normally use scallion, shadow benny, celery, a mixture. But seeing that I don't have shadow benny, which I would really use, I think it's a variety of cilantro. I will just use the scallion for this. It still works out. It tastes pretty good even with the scallion alone. But shadow benny is it. Ready to add our pumpkins. Toss it so that covered in all of the seasoning that we put in. And I'll just sprinkle a little salt. I cover and leave it to simmer. The best birth month of the year, November, of course, that's the month I'm in. I'm in class 1837. It's a combination class, the best class, the most fun class that you could ever be in, young and old. We have a good time. In the scripture verse for today, 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verses 8 and 9. We are hard pressed on every side but not crushed, perplexed but not in despair, persecuted but not abandoned, struck down but not destroyed. It's a scripture that I've held on to quite a bit when the challenges come. It's one of those that sort of keeps me going. I think from my perspective, I think Paul was just expanding on what Jesus said about life, that you'd have challenges in life, but he has overcome the challenges. And this just seems to explain some of the challenges that we would have. But we keep going because Jesus is our rock. When I think about this verse, there are a couple songs that come to mind. Can't Give Up Now by Mary Mary, where the line says, nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. And the other song I think of recently is Promises by Maverick City, where it says, though the storms may come and the winds may blow, I'll remain steadfast and let my heart learn that whatever he says, it will come to pass. Boy, look like I have to put this fire higher, boy. Does this not look like it's going to start to crush yet? Can't wait to put in this. It just smells so good. The steam and whatever water comes out of it, it's just that cooks it much softer. So the idea is to crush so all of it comes out being very soft. No lumps are supposed to be left in it. And it's crushed now, and you don't really see any lumps. It's very smooth. And I'm just going to add a little of the cumin powder. Sprinkle it just a little. It's a bit strong, so it's very fresh. And just work that in. Thank you for joining us on Kitchen Conversations. Join us next time. Be sure that you will enjoy whatever is prepared for you. Though the storm may come and the winds may blow, I remain steadfast. I'm ready to eat.